Let me describe a scene that happened to you this morning, or last night, or at least sometime in the past few days. You're in the shower. The water is hot. The bathroom door is closed. The fan is humming. And suddenly, you're having a full conversation with yourself. You rehearse an argument from 3 years ago, and this time, you win. You practice a speech you'll never give. You say things out loud that you'd never say to anyone. You ask yourself questions. You answer them. You've done this. Everyone I know has done this. And for years, you probably thought it was a little weird. Maybe you've even been embarrassed when someone almost caught you. You turn off the water quickly. Pretend you were just singing. But here's the truth. The shower is where your real brain lives. The rest of the day? That's your performing brain. Your social brain. Your filtered, polite, careful brain. The shower is where the mask comes off. I used to think I was strange for talking to myself. I'd catch myself mid-sentence and feel a little embarrassed, even though no one was listening, even though I was alone. But then I started paying attention. Why the shower? Why not the car? Why not while cooking? Why specifically the shower, and why does it feel so good? So I looked it up. And it turns out, there's real neuroscience here. And it's not weird at all. It's actually a sign that your brain is working exactly the way it should. Let me walk you through it. First, you need to understand something called the default mode network. That's a fancy name for your brain's resting state. When you're not focused on an external task, when you're daydreaming, mind-wandering, or just letting your thoughts float, the default mode network is active. This network is incredibly important. It's where you process your memories. It's where you plan for the future. It's where you make sense of your life. During the day, your brain is busy. You're working, scrolling, talking, listening. Your default mode network is quiet. It doesn't get a turn. But in the shower, there's nothing demanding your attention. The water is warm. The sound is steady. There's no phone. No notifications. No one asking you questions. Your default mode network finally wakes up. And it has a lot to say. That voice you hear in the shower. That's not crazy. That's your brain finally getting to do its housekeeping. Now, here's the second piece. Sensory deprivation, the good kind. In the shower, your senses are occupied but not challenged. The white noise of the water blocks out distracting sounds. The warm water on your skin is pleasant but not demanding. Your vision is limited by steam and closed eyes. This is what neuroscientists call low cognitive load. Your brain has bandwidth. It's not struggling to process the world. So it turns inward. This is exactly the same mechanism that makes people have creative breakthroughs while walking, or doing dishes, or driving on an empty highway. Your brain has space to think. But the shower has one advantage those other activities don't: privacy. You can say things out loud in the shower that you would never say anywhere else. You can rehearse a difficult conversation. You can practice a joke. You can admit something to yourself that you've been avoiding. This is huge, because saying things out loud is different from thinking them. When you speak, you engage different parts of your brain. Your auditory cortex. Your motor planning regions. Your memory encoding systems. A thought is a ghost. A spoken sentence is real. So when you talk to yourself in the shower, you're not just thinking. You're creating. You're rehearsing. You're problem solving out loud. And that works better than silent thinking for many kinds of problems. Let me give you a personal example. Last year, I was stuck on a work problem. I couldn't figure out how to explain a concept. I tried writing it down. I tried typing it out. Nothing worked. Then I got in the shower. And I started explaining it out loud to an imaginary person. Within 2 minutes, I had the answer. I got out, dried off, and wrote it down perfectly. That's not magic. That's your brain switching modes. Silent thinking uses one set of neural pathways. Speaking uses another. When one pathway is stuck, the other can find a solution. Now, here's the part that blew my mind. There's actually research on this. Psychologists call it self-directed speech. And studies show that talking to yourself, especially in the shower, improves performance on a wide range of tasks. One study from the University of Wisconsin found that people who talked to themselves while searching for objects found them faster. They told themselves, "Where are my keys?" And their brains responded. Another study found that athletes who talked to themselves before competitions performed better. They'd say things like, "You've got this," or "Stay focused." The words became instructions that their bodies followed. So when you're in the shower rehearsing an argument, you're not being weird. You're coaching yourself. You're preparing for a real conversation. And that preparation makes you better at it. But let me talk about the emotional side. A lot of what we say in the shower isn't planning. It's processing. You replay an old argument. You say the thing you wish you'd said. You imagine a different outcome. This might feel like rumination, like you're stuck in the past. But it's actually a form of emotional processing. Your brain is trying to resolve unfinished business. Every argument that ends badly leaves a trace, an emotional loop that hasn't closed. Your brain wants closure. So it replays the scene, tries new responses, looks for a way to resolve the tension. The shower is a safe place to do this. No one can hear you. No one will judge you. You can say the mean thing, then say the kind thing, then decide which one was right. By the time you get out, that old argument might not be gone, but it's quieter. Your brain has done its work. That's not crazy. That's healthy. Now, let me tell you about the history of this. Humans have been talking to themselves forever. Ancient philosophers wrote about inner dialogue. Monks practiced self-talk as a form of meditation. Children talk to themselves constantly, it's how they learn. The only thing that's changed is shame. Somewhere along the way, we decided that talking to yourself is weird. That only crazy people do it. That's completely wrong. Neuroscience is clear. Self-directed speech is normal. It's helpful. And it's actually a sign of cognitive health. People who don't talk to themselves, they're the outliers. So why does the shower feel so special? Why not talk to yourself at your desk? Or in your car? You can. Many people do. But the shower has 3 things that other places don't. First, privacy. No one can hear you. No one will walk in. You're completely safe to say anything. Second, white noise. The water creates a steady sound that masks your voice. Even if someone is nearby, they probably can't hear exactly what you're saying. Third, warmth. Warm water relaxes your muscles and lowers your stress response. You're literally calmer in the shower. That makes it easier to think clearly and speak honestly. Combine these 3 things, and you have a perfect environment for your real brain to emerge. The shower isn't where you go to get clean. It's where you go to get honest. So the next time you're in the shower and you catch yourself mid-sentence, don't stop. Don't feel embarrassed. Don't turn off the water and pretend you were singing. Keep going. That's your real brain. It's been waiting all day to talk to you. That's the weird thing I learned today. Hey, if you've ever rehearsed an argument in the shower, you're not alone. And if you want more weird explanations for everyday brain glitches, hit subscribe. I read the papers so you don't have to. No self-help nonsense. Just curiosity and a little bit of shower philosophy. Thanks for listening. Now go take a shower. And say something out loud. See you next time.